Dia Gwitch Gach Dinner. This is our second video this week, and first off we're going to be looking at this little Irish word, O. Now, O means away from, or it means to want or need. This is a kind of a funny one. So, you know, in Irish when we talk about our feelings, we usually say tá áthas orm, tá agla orm, tá farag orm. Happiness, fear, and anger are on me. That's how we say it in Irish. We don't say I am angry, I am sad. We say that those things are on me, which is just a funny Irish way of saying them. Here, when we talk about a want or a need, we say it's going away from us. So if you can imagine imagine like an invisible hand stretching out of you, looking for something that it needs. And that's why we say, oh, the need of something is kind of going away from me. So it's a bit funny, it's a bit of an odd one, but once we kind of remember that that's how it is, it's not too hard to learn. So we're going to try some here together, and I want you to say them with me. Tá, what are those? Cnona. Tá cnona lahai on brack. I need nuts for the brack to make my boring brack. So you say that with me. Tá cnona lahai on brack. And we've been doing a few of these, and we remember the little clues and hints here, don't we? There's an in May, and there was an in So I wonder, based on this, can you guess what's coming next for the next one? So say it with me one more time. Tá cnona lahai an brack. Agus anish. An will anri uich dun loan. Do you want or need soup for your lunch? So say that with me. An will anri uich dun loan. Agus arish. An will anri uich dun loan. Okay, fair Karen Cianella. Beg, caulca, ui, teresh dinner. He will want cake after dinner. Beg, say it with me. Beg, caulca, ui, teresh dinner. Beg caulca, ui, teresh dinner. Now here's another one of the ones that had a hint. We know that there's an E in she, and most of our ones that go with she also end in an E sound, which is usually in Irish made by the letter I. So, an will yogurt uhi anish. Does she want or need yogurt now? So you say that with me. An will yogurt uhi anish. Agus arish. An will yogurt uhi anish. For the other ones, we are going to look at the other meaning of O, which is away from. Okay? So, we're talking about shin, which is us. Tá a jack shias an bhóthair uin. Their house is down the road from us. So you say that with me. Tá a jack shias an bhóthair uin. Agus arish. Tá a jack shias an bhóthair uin. Let's have a look at this one. Shiv, which means you lot, and there's a couple of people in the picture. Tá an madra ag ri uav. The dog is running away from you lot. So say that with me. Tá an madra ag ri uav. Agus arish. Tá an madra ag ri uav. Okay, and now Shiad, which is them. Near chula me scale uahu. I didn't hear a story, or I didn't hear news from them. So, Níor thula mé scéal uhu. Níor thula mé scéal uhu. So those are all of our pronouns, and we remember that when we're not using a pronoun, if we're just using somebody's name, we just use the little word o. Or we could say o, on, from there, but we'd stick them together to make own. So let's have a look here. Tá mocheach cuaig nóiméad ó Shellybanks. My house is 5 minutes from Shellybanks. So say that with me. Tá mocheach cuaig nóiméad ó Shellybanks. Agus a ríis. Tá mocheach cuaig nóiméad ó Shellybanks. And then if I wanted to say from there, I would say Tá mocheach cuaig nóiméad ón Scoil. It's o and on being stuck together. Tá mocheach cuaig nóiméad ón Scoil. So, this is just like we've learned already with air, which turned into urim, urt, air, urhi, urin, uriv, urhu. It's the same as we learned with duh, dum, ditch, do, dee, doin, div, dove. We learned it with le, lum, lat, lesh, lehi, lin, live, lo. And now we're learning it for o. Say it with me. Uam. You repeat after me. Uam. Uich. Ui. Uhi. Uin. Uiv. Uhu. The only difference here is that this one means two quite different things. It can mean something away from something, or it could mean wanting or needing something. But we said the way we remember how they're linked together is we imagine the want or the need as an invisible hand coming out, going away from you, looking for the thing that you need. So let's see how well you remember the words from this week. Okay, you give these a try without my help. An céad ceann. Bulla. An dara ceann. Cuma. An tríú ceann. Jacker. An ceathrú ceann. Éasca or shimpli. An cúigiú ceann. To mix. Mask. An séú ceann. To use. Úsáid. Okay, an dara líne. An céad ceann. Quishnór. An dara ceann. Rócha. An tríú ceann. Róán. An ceathrú ceann. Púdar curry. An cúigiú ceann. Shelladí. Agus an ceann dearnach. Iron. Okay, I hope you got most of those. Like I always say, if you didn't, you have the video here. You can watch it as many times as you want. Okay, slán.